doing channel Mayhem. This is another video of mine. I'm gonna go ahead and cue the intro.
Back from the dead, I'm the sleeper done slumbering. Pass me the mic and I might stop mumbling. Crumble like a cracker, I'll fall like a leaf. But the hole in my soul's been filled underneath. So whether you're a loser or a winner by the numbers, everyone knows the tie goes to the runner. So lace up your shots, get yourself in this race, cause this little thing here gonna set a new pace. Hey now.
So I wanted to talk about what's going on here. I'm doing a voiceover, so the video might be a little bit weird compared to what I'm saying. I made this video a long time ago hoping to be something cool, and it ended up the sound is all glitched and everything, and so you didn't hear a word I said, which really sucked. I mean, it wouldn't do that now, but it did then. I got it fixed now, so it won't ever do that again. But this was good footage, and I didn't want to waste it, so I thought I'd do a voiceover. So I'm voiceovering this now. I want to talk about a subject because I haven't done one of these in a long time. This is gonna be a random thoughts, but I want to talk about a thought that's very dear to me. I want to talk about the arts, and I'm not gonna get into any. Oh, I might get into some specific stuff, but I really want to talk about what acting and singing and drama means to me and what I think means to everybody. Okay, so I don't think people who don't breathe stage life, who don't have music flowing through their veins, I don't think they quite understand what it's like to fully embrace what all of it is to someone that it is everything to. Like, when I mention, hey, I want to grow up, I want to be an actor, people look at me like I'm nuts. They go like, there's no money in that. There's no great job for that. You're gonna start out like in the slums, and I go like, then you don't understand what this is. This isn't, oh yeah, let me just become a big movie star. Let me meet Dwayne The Rock Johnson and be all cool. It's a way of life. Like, people just don't understand that. Like, okay, so I watched The Dead Poet Society. If you haven't watched it, you should. It's on Netflix. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's a character who becomes an actor. And everybody is so confused as to why he acts due to the fact that he should be a doctor. And so everybody like ridiculed him about it and everything. You see, the whole thing with that though is that acting with people who love acting, it's something amazing. Like when you step up on stage and you feel those lights hit you, no matter how hot they are, you feel something and you start kicking. And it's just something so amazing and so beautiful that not like you can't explain it to somebody who won't feel that when they're on stage. And so to be able and I mean like even I go around and I improv everything. Like I go up to random people and I just start saying like the most random stuff. I make up stories and everything. It's off the top of my head, and I just improve the way I act, and so like I'll like make up weird little characters and ideas and backgrounds and everything, just try to throw people off, and people go like, "Well, that doesn't make any sense." And I go like, "You really think? I mean, you don't understand acting. Once you're a part of it, it's everything to you." And that's why for me right now it's so difficult with the whole not doing the musical thing. Like people still text me going like, "Man, we wish you were here." Like you not only are getting recognition for your talents, you're not only improving yourself, but you're impacting other people. I can't tell you how many times I would do a performance and people come up to me, they go like, "I can't believe that was you up there." You know, the person that we see in school, the person that we see in the halls, the person that we hear about is not there on stage, and you just become something new, something that people admire. And it's not just about the admiration, it's just that people are getting their eyes opened when you truly are passionate about it. And so this is so if already you're not liking the video, then you should just stop watching because I'm just gonna keep going on about the love of acting and music. But it's just there's something magical there. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of how it truly impacts people. I remember my first year, which was actually last year of music, of any of this. I didn't start this till last year, and I was selected to go to All-State, which is where thousands of kids try out, 200 make it. So I was one of the 200, and it was like, and so I was like so scared because I didn't do anything music before this. I didn't sing, didn't dance, didn't even act or anything. I just wanted to do it. I just didn't think I could. And so I got selected for All State. I can't, I cannot believe it. So I told my dad, I said, hey, I need some undershirts. I forgot to get some. And so he went out, he bought me some undershirts. He left it off at the counter at the hotel. They called my room. They said, okay, you have a pickup. So I went down there. I'm waiting for the elevator to go back up to my room. And there's this mother with her son. And they're just waiting with me to get on the elevator. And so she looks over at me and she realizes that I'm obviously a student. And she goes like, what school do you represent? And I said, I am from, I'm not going to say my school because, you guys aren't going to find out where I go to school. Anyways, but I told her my school, and she said, there's no way. And she looked at her son, she was like, this kid goes to the same school where I met your dad. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I was like, okay, that's really cool that like she's like so like happy about this. And so she started asking me like, how you guys doing? Are you guys ready for the big performance? And I go like, yeah, we're super ready. We've been practicing and we're all super excited. And she goes like, I came all this way just to hear you guys specifically in the chorus sing. And I was like, wow. And so when I got off the elevator, she actually got off with me on my floor just to talk for a little bit. And she was like, man, I love you guys so much. You guys are truly inspiring. And I was like, we are actually, that's when I first realized you impact people with what you do on stage like no other. And so that's why me and Woober and Ethan at 3, that's why we do YouTube, is because we're trying to impact people on a more modern day level. But this is why we improv. We do the plays, we do the musicals, we sing, we perform, and you can touch people on another level. Like we go to concerts and we sing songs and you just see people cry and like you go like this is so beautiful and I can feel this. There's certain amounts of emotion that go into it that you feel, and if you can feel and you can express to the audience, man, they eat it with a spoon, man. And it's an amazing experience. I remember doing the Outsiders play, and I was wanting to go in as Derry, Patrick Swayze, if you guys have seen the movie, because he's big, he's bad. Well, the director had me go up there for 2-bit. And she was like, okay, I just want you to read for 2-bit this once. And so I walked up there. I threw in a little bit of a country accent just to make him sound just a little bit redneck. Just to be, and that didn't sound like that. But, just to sound a little bit standoutish, you know what I'm saying? And so So then all I know is that next time she goes like, okay, 2-bit, I want Dawson up there again. So I ran up there and I was like, wow, she's making me reach for 2-bit again. And so then I sat back down. And she goes like, okay, and for 2-bit to read again, I want Dawson. I went up there like 10 times reading for 2-bit. And then for the doctor, and then for 2-bit again. And so I was like super nervous. I was like, who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be in the play? Am I gonna be 2-bit? And I remember the next day, man, I was so on edge. Like I thought I was gonna be sick. And then I ran into her and I go like, "Is the casting list posted?" And she goes like, "Not yet. I have to go get it finalized by the teacher." And I was like, and she was like, "There's two characters. I'm not gonna say who that she wants to switch up, but I completely disagree." And I said, "Oh crap! I wonder if she's just gonna kick me off." So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting, and I'm talking to everybody else who tried out. They all look at me and they go like, "We already know who you're gonna get." It's pretty obvious. I go like, "There's an obvious place on who I'm gonna get," and they're all like, "Yeah, you're totally gonna be 2-bit." And so then I waited and waited, and she finally looked at me, and she finally came up to me. She was like, "It's posted." I ran all the way to the casting wall, and I saw my name as 2-bit, and I was like jumping up and down. It was the greatest thing ever, and I loved it so much, and that's what people don't understand. Like people go like, "Oh yeah, it's just acting, it's just a job." It's not just a job if you go into it professionally. It's a whole it's a whole life type of living. There's not just it's a lifestyle, there you go. It's not just, "Oh yeah, I act, because it's fun," or "I act because, it's all Gucci." No, I act because that's how I live and breathe. People go like, "Well, aren't you concerned about money?" I don't care about money. Heck, if I had a van, I would just live in my van. And if it meant I could go act and I could go on stage and I could touch so many people and bring out the best in me. There's something so fantastic about going up there and being somebody else and everybody going like, "Wow, what a performance." And it's just, I love it so much. Anyways, so with the play, I remember going and doing all of that, and I remember everybody's like, "Oh, wow, that was so cool." And so finally, we practiced and we practiced and we practiced and we practiced, and I thought, I wasn't very good, but people kept saying, "You got this, you got this." I nail it. I get everything down, I'm confident. And the director goes like, "Let's go over bows." And bows is really important to all of us. It's what we do at the end of each performance where we go and we bow. So there's a certain way we do it, and normally there's bows for the stars, and this one there's 4 specific bows. She didn't tell us who had them, and I thought, oh well, it's gonna be Dallas, Ponyboy, Johnny Cake, and Derry. Well, it turns out I was the fourth person to bow, so I was like freaking out. And she was like, "2-bit, it's your turn." And I remember the last performance, man. I was so pumped with how it went. I almost forgot to bow. And I remember after that, I went out to meet all the audience, and people came up to me, like some of my peers and classmates, and they were like, "That was you up there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they could go like, "Wow, I didn't even recognize you as a person. I recognized 2-bit the character. Like you didn't even it didn't even register to me that that was you." And that's why I was like, "Wow, man, you can truly do something with acting." And on a funny note, we when you go into acting and stuff at my school, we do these little improv stuff or these little skits that you plan out with other people or whatever. And so me and this one girl decided we were gonna fool the rest of the cast by doing a skit where I admit that I have fallen in love with the girl in the cast, and then I turned around and I admit my love for her. And so I thought about this for a while. I thought about, what was I gonna say and everything. I get up there and I sold it, man. I got up there. I was like, guys, I really need help. I know we were supposed to be having fun, and this is not supposed to be for serious moments. And I know I'm being really selfish by, focusing on myself, but I really need help. And I remember everybody had their eyes on me. They were like just shocked because they actually thought I was falling in love with the fellow cast member. And they were all like looking at each other. And then I got down on my knee and I looked at the girl and I said, I love you so much. And everybody was like, what? And then I looked at this other girl who I had done the same thing with last year, and I said, this would have been you, but you said no. And everybody died, man. And it was so funny. Of course, it doesn't sound very funny talking it over a mic, and you guys are just listening to it on a video, but, whatever. Anyways, but it was so funny, and everybody came up to me after we did all the skits, and they were like, I actually thought you fell in love with somebody. And I was like, exactly, I'm just that good of an actor. Anyways, now I was tooting my own horn for a second, but like I was saying, like, if you can truly live for acting, then you can just, man, it just takes you so many places. I remember over the summer, I'm gonna do this every summer until I can't. Uh, there's a big, huge acting community where I live, and the president was the director of the High School Musical. And so she asked everybody, hey, do you guys want to counsel? Well, I came up to her and I said, I want to counsel. And she was like, okay, send me, and I'll send you an application, and you just fill it out, and I'll get back to you. So I filled it out, and I gave it to her, like, the next day. She was like, oh yeah, you're not even supposed to turn these in for, like, another month. So I sat there, like, on the edge of my seat for, like, 2 months waiting for her response. And I even emailed her, like, I think twice. I was like, hey, so have you looked over my application yet? Because I'm real excited. What, did I even tell you what I was applying for? I was applying for a camp, being a counselor at a camp. And it was going to be the first ever camp for the community for students. And she was hoping for counselors slash teachers. Well, I've never counseled, I've never taught, and I've never directed, and that's what you gotta do over the camp. So this is like big for me. Anyways, so she finally said, oh yeah, you're totally in. Just come to the meetings and everything. I went to the meetings and man, I was so excited. I planned up everything and I had everything set. I was talking about emotions and acting and all that stuff. Talked about how you walk, how you talk, and all that craziness. And so I was so excited. And I remember, I was like, dude, I can't wait to do this again next year. And then the counselors handed us our boxes on what students said about us. And I remember opening my box, and there was this little girl. She must have been around like 5 years old, who wrote, you're the bestest counselor in the world. And I was like, oh my gosh. Some little girl is going to grow up loving to act and feel accomplished with herself because she did this. And some girl actually looks up to me and goes like, man, that person was so awesome. And with that, you just feel better. You know what I'm saying? You give something to the world. Anyways, if you guys like me talking about acting and music and my events and stuff, let me know down in the comments or, my new Snapchat, which will be featured at the beginning of this video. And all that good jazz. Uh, yeah, so add me on Snapchat. You can, yeah, like I said, you can text my Snapchat. You can text my Instagram. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I can personally talk about each performances that I've done or whatever. Just let me know. And I love you all. And good night.
fall like a leaf, but the hole in my soul's been filled underneath. So whether you're a loser or a winner by the numbers, everyone knows the tide goes to the runner. So lace up your shots, get yourself in this race, cause this little thing here gonna set a new pace.
Hey guys, Internal Mayhem here, and I am playing Stick Fight, but with my siblings this time. We're all sharing a computer screen. If you can hear me in the background, great. If not, I'm really sorry. But I am playing with my younger siblings. My little sister is playing as the red character. She's really brand new to this, and she's playing on my old controller. I'm the yellow, of course, because I'm always yellow, even though I should be green. But I never played 4 people, so it doesn't matter. I'm playing with, and on the keyboard, my little brother. He's the blue. I just sucker punched him right in the face. We're playing with all melee weapons offered that. Oh man, sorry, Layback. Yeah, he can't throw. So, okay. So I know what you guys are thinking. Why would you make your little brother play on the keyboard? And that's because he's really good at the keyboard. Really, Beth, you might want to get up here. You're kind of at the wall. You're not getting up here. You guys are both gonna die. Oh, I fell! I'm not gonna die. Oh, that was close though. No, that's the map. The map is... He just zoomed so far. Sorry, Lily Beth, watch this. I actually did the sword throwing. Oh, that's the sword. Oh! She got me stuck in the ice. Joshua, help me. Am I dead? She killed me. Yeah, there's no miniguns. So, Lilybeth and Joshua are officially better than I am. She keeps hitting me up in the sky. I don't even know how she did that. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Ouch. You're dead. Boss fight. You guys both have muskets, so you guys both have the blue. That's the only how I aim, remember? Come on, she keeps hitting me. You guys both have hit me. Oh, you're dead, Josh. This boss fight. I believe it always spawns on my side. Oh crap, I messed up. No, I meant that on like the side of my map. Black hole gun, yeah. Stop hitting. You keep hitting up. I'm not even sure how she does. Ouch. You're actually really good at this. I mean, that killed me that one time. She threw me off the map. I didn't even return. Yeah, remember the time with Spike? Not anymore. I'm gonna knock over the boxes. Oh, dude, this is my funny clip. This is a map I did my funny clip on. It came back and hit you. Oh, that's just how you probably stop doing. Crap. I'm flying! I was like, Leviosa. Gonna start teleporting over the avalanche, or Josh would die like he always does in this map. Oh crap. Oh, the blink dagger wore off. He's still alive. Y'all know who's rooting for Dawson. Oh! Did you see that? Avalanche map. Boy, Beth, you're gonna have to start running up those snowballs. One quarter rolled up. You jumped off the map.
Why am I so jumping? I forget you.
Why are you so good?
You just. I'm not good. No, I
Gosh, I got crushed.
I knew I couldn't win, so I just jumped off.
Boss fight.
I smell achievement.
Thank you. Me? That's good to use. New face. Oh! Don't push! You're so strong! Wow, that was the perfect catch! I threw it up in the air and it came back down handle first, right into your hand, Josh. You guys are gonna die. Those He has all the weapons. Hey! Blink dagger! Yeah, the mouse aims. Yeah, where that little mouse cue is. Yeah, it's Will. I hit him in the stomach with the sword. Oh wait, go guys, don't fight. Don't fight. No, Josh, don't, because barrels are falling. Oh crap. I was gonna kill with that. Look at my. Bye, Laybath. Whoa, Josh, you moved the screen. Yeah, Josh, fix the screen. go. Drag it to the white thing. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. You guys can't see it, but we can. Okay, see the little white bar right there? Drag it up. It did me too. Just be careful next time. It's kind of buried under ice. Jump, Josh. No, I told you to jump because I was going to shoot you. Oh, I jumped midair and it landed right in my hand. One lucky shot. Oh. How did I jump first? You put me to the platform. Oh, I messed up. Whoa, Joshua, did you just mess up my timer? Wait, nobody touched anything. No, I'm still recording. Okay, you just took off the timer. Joshua, be careful where you click stuff, okay? How'd Lilybeth die? Oh wait, I keep throwing it instead of using it.
Guys, if I
Do it so you went to the laser.
That's not good. I wanna win. Where's I? You jumped off the map.
No,
I didn't even know where I was.
you were hidden behind a bush.
That's not fair.
You were hidden behind a bush and then you jumped.
Jump.
Ouch,
I
ouch.
jumped. No, I'm jumping. That's why I started pressing this button, but that doesn't work. That button, the type of jumping button. I'm really good at it. You guys I'm using something I don't even know how to use, and I'm dying. I really wish I could. Oh, I play on everything.
Oh, wait. Oh, goodbye, guys. Look, I'm sliding up. Go away. You went up to the ceiling. I did what I did to you what Lilybeth did to me. Getting up on yellow, they have killed the rest of you 20 times. I got 20 kills so far, guys. Go easy on red, they only have 5. As soon as it said that, there goes Lilybeth.
I said I was
the pink. Don't touch the mic. Yeah. Yellow is taking all the guns stolen so far and punched you right in the face. You got thrown off. Ouch. We all ran out of ammo at like the same time.
I'm stuck. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Come on, jump, buddy.
I'm taking it now. Oh,
wow,
I like
one shot right to the face.
I didn't even do anything. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, but those platforms, they go down.
High.
Joshua, you're not gonna live.
Look at me.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand there.
I'm getting out of here. That is what I'm doing.
You're
I'm
gonna
getting
get out
rid
of here?
Swords. No, I'm not snakes. I hate snakes. I don't want snakes.
No.
No.
Joshua, no! I'll kill you.
I died by 4 snakes.
Okay, everybody be careful of what you do here.
No! I just do this and it does everything. Oh, I'm getting bad.
Oh! Oh, you broke it. Oh no, how'd you do that?
Joshua, I will go.
Wait a minute, try breaking the ice.
God did awesome.
You gotta slap.
Betrayed me.
I didn't betray you.
You come from killing me.
No, you broke the ice.
You betrayed me.
Thanks for fixing my hair. Victorious. You guys are playing with my hair now. Oh wait, Lilibeth, you're gonna fall. Lilibeth, I caught you. Ryan, Lilibeth, you had me killed. Thank you. Yeah, I tried keeping you on, and then I missed the jump.
Okay, it actually worked.
Crap.
Go up.
Okay, I killed you. Yeah, it is. That's the. Lilibeth, these are melee weapons. They don't shoot bullets. You gotta be careful. I'm gonna slam it though. Yeah, Lilibeth, hit it. Hit the button. Let me see. Oh yeah, someone's on the controller up here.
Oh, so you are not saying that
I just said it. I'm sliding like in that scene from Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I told you it's the controller glitch. So after this map, after I killed Josh, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody. Love you and thanks for the support. Which I just said. Because you know the young siblings. Screw them.
I'm not.
The young siblings. You guys are younger.
No. So all those times you killed me, all the times you killed me, and
I didn't betray you.
yes, you did. You killed me.
Okay, well. Yep. So good night, guys. Love you all, and see ya.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
They didn't hear that because I didn't stop. I stopped the mic instead of stopping the recording. That just shows you how smart I am.